Yeah, yeah. Okay. So, does anybody know how to edit these recordings? Like the chop off stuff or I haven't learned that one either. So this is in my green building book that you would read if you took, but they did a study in, let's see, where is it? I can't get up there, but they did a study and they found out that using 2x6 wall, 24-inch centers costs 1,600 for the wood versus 2,700 for a conventionally framed house with 2x4 studs on 16-inch center. So, you can figure that. So that's the cost. Advanced framing saved a total of 738 studs. So that's the number of trees you would, or the amount of wood you would save. 2,100 board feet, and what is that? $1,100. So it really does make a difference. You can really save wood and money and make the house more warm by using. And it says the energy costs were 710 for the 2x6 advanced framing and 1,000 for the conventional framing. So you also save money on the heating. This is in Tracy.
Why is anybody using the 2x4, or why aren't they all doing 2x6?
Well, they are in the cold regions now. Tracy, John, is Tracy up near where you're from?
Kind of.
Hidden Lake Development? Yeah. Northern California anyway. Yeah. So that's just kind of interesting. Because a lot of people say, oh, it'll cost more to do that, or it'll cost the same, but it's not. It's actually saves. So if you take the green building class at our school, we go into much more depth on all that, on the advanced framing and stuff. But you need to see it because the plans will start including that. And I don't think any advanced framing's been required by the building department. Donna would know more than I do, but they're upping the insulation. And I think it's just a matter of time when they start requiring 2x6 walls. Oh, right. Did she say the 2x6 walls were required now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's actually happened. Your new construction now has to be 2x6 in this area too. So that's a new thing because we held out for 2x4s for up until recently, all those years. Partly because the climate's so benign and you don't notice the heating bill difference as much as you would in a colder climate. But if you went over the hills like to San Ynez Valley, that region, or Ojai, Fillmore, one of you lives in Fillmore, it's colder there. It gets colder and warmer. And so your insulation would be better in those areas too, which are close by. Okay, let me take roll real quick and then we'll get the heck out of here, yeah? Any questions about any of that? Now, we've got a lot of extra time in this class, so we can take time. There's stuff I have to do, but we can shift it around. I'm not glued to any of this. So let me know if you want to, go over more on details and stuff. It's just a lot of information that may not be as relevant to beginning people because they won't know what it is. But do me a favor and look at the stuff on your own. Each time we get done with the unit, go look at like the detail pages, go look at foundation pages on the sets you have, and study it and see if it makes sense and see if you have any questions, and then bring those back to me. So, Miguel, you're here, right? Jesus, I thought you were here too, right?
I'm here. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
here.
Alex here. Donna's here. Hey, Mar, did you make it? Marcos is here. Colby's here. Hugo's here. Eric Mendez is here.
Right here.
Yeah. Hi, Eric. Dylan, I think, is here. Dylan, are you here?
I'm here. Yeah.
Okay, and Ed, now, we have Kevin.
I'm
It
here.
looks like Ed has dropped out. I haven't seen, he hasn't been around for a while. Duke's here. Brandon's here. D'Angelo's here. Cesar's here. Michael Silva, you're here, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you've been here. Jose Nunez. Yeah. Nunez, that's Spanish, right?
Yeah. in
And not
Spanish.
Portuguese. You know, we have a representative from Central Valley, and his name's Nunez. There's no tilt on the end.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you never know in California whether mostly it's Spanish, but occasionally you get Portuguese. John's here, John Tapia, and Jacob yeah. Okay, I call all your names. Lindsay's here.
So
Katie's here. Debbie's here. Okay, questions? Or you just want to go home and go to bed, right? No, you're in your bedrooms. You just want to roll
This
over.
week
and-
we're just kind of looking over the plans on our own. That's
Yeah, I'll probably give you some questions, you know, and a blog thing to answer. But yeah, it would be good if you're in the field. Some of you are just sort of checking things out.
Mhm.
But if you're actually in the field and you're doing framing or you want to learn carpentry, it would be good to look at them because I don't want to bore everybody with a lot of details on some of the areas. And you're all in different places. So if you're advanced enough to understand all that stuff, then just start looking at stuff on your own.
sounds
Okay.
good.
And next week I have, and I don't know how this is going to work because I adapted my in-person outline and I have drafting on plans. So Donna, I'm going to talk about permit next week. You know, so that you'd probably be, if you could make it, that'd be great. And you can teach half of it for me. But I did a balcony recently, so I went through the process in Goleta. So we'll look at those documents and you can bounce off those and fill in. So, and then we might start some drafting. So bring some sheets of paper and a pencil to class next week. And, you know, like we did a little bit of drawing and some of you did drafting already on that, so we may do a little bit more. And then the week after is midterm prep. We're already getting into midterm.
yeah.
So I'll prepare you all. We'll go over everything that's going to be on the test. So it'll be a piece of cake. Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, you guys.
All right, we'll see you
Go,
next
go
week.
do something real now.
Okay.
Have fun
Good night.
tonight. All right. And I will see you next week.
Thank you.
See you next.
Good night, you guys.